in a row. That shouldn't even like be possible. God, fucking dogs. Why do they run away so much too? You think they're dogs? They're supposed to be aggressive, like rabies-infected dogs that try to kill you, and instead they run away. They just wimp out and run sometimes. I don't know why. On his madhouse strats. Yeah, he's fucking hitting me once and then running. Thanks, Goon. I already had a good attempt, but Plant 42 decided to be a dickhead and stun-locked me for 20 seconds. I hate whoever designed that and put that in the game. It's like, no enemy stun lock. Wait, there's got to be at least one overpowered enemy in this game. Let's do it. This is where the RNG stops. Like, the good RNG is dead now. The dogs are going to be bad. The zombies are going to be bad, like, forever now. Okay. Turn to the right, but yeah, don't register that I turned. Well, that's just it, Goon. It hasn't been that bad recently. The past few days I've been running this, Plant 42 has actually not been as bad. Like, he's cancer always, but he's not as cancerous, or he wasn't as cancerous. Now it's just like full-blown cancer with like AIDS on top. Literally just stun-locked me 5 hits in a row. I literally got hit 5 times before I was able to actually do anything. And just the fact that you can't actually see it coming, that's the problem. Like, you have absolutely no chance of predicting it, and I wish you could just predict it. Because at least then, if you get stun locked, you know, it's on you. It's your fault. Because, you know, you messed up. So you could just say, well, I just will learn not to mess up next time. But this is complete random. It's like, if he decides to do it, there's really nothing you can do to stop him. So you just have to pray to God he doesn't do it. I just don't like the dogs right now, though. Dogs are being serious problems. Plant 42, it's like you expect it to be a big problem because it's Plant 42. Like, that was a problem in the original game. Like, even in the original Resident Evil, Plant 42 is a big problem. In Resident Evil 2, the Ivies are annoying as hell. So it's like, you've come to expect it. Anything plant-related is going to be a nuisance. Okay, this should help him move further up here. I hope. Yeah, Classy, they're called Plant 43s. They're called Ivy, but their actual experiment name is Plant 43. The reason being that they were based on Plant 42. Like, in the game, I think you find a file somewhere and it tells you about them, and it basically said they looked at Plant 42, how powerful it was, and they wanted to make mobilized versions of it. And so they made smaller, compact versions that could walk around and attack. Main problem is they were plants, so you couldn't exactly teach them. Holy shit, that was so risky. But worth it. The time save, it's worth it. So this controller's starting to wear out. Both my controllers are wearing out. I gotta pick up a new one. And it's because I button mashed too much in this game. Go. Yeah, the no damage thing, Mad, like, that's a good thing to aim for, but you should never expect it to happen. Like, it's rarely going to happen. You're almost always going to take, like, at least one hit in the mansion. It's going to happen. The dogs will get you. One of the zombies will decide to not lunge when he should. You know, you'll make a mistake eventually and get bitten, you know, by something you shouldn't have gotten bitten by. You know, something will happen to cause you to take damage before you're out of Mansion 1. Or, you know, Elder. In a knife run, at least. Guns, no excuse. Elder should easily perish before your might if you're using guns, because he can't even come close to you when you have guns. Yep, the pump action shotgun getting canceled. I'm so glad I figured that out. Like, I didn't learn that from anyone. I just noticed Jill could move right after shooting, and I was like, why not just do this? And then I noticed she could shoot right away after moving, and I was like, holy shit, I'm just canceling the animation out. It's too bad Chris can't do it, though. Or rather, he can, but it's really clumsy, and it's not efficient. I should be up to about 4 seconds when I grab this. So not too bad. Look at how accurate I am. I can tell time. Zombie. Too close. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I mean though, Matt. It's because his actual animation is different. That was terrible. His actual animation is different, and therefore you can't make him cock the shotgun while he's moving. He can do it, but it's like it slows him down rather than speeding him up because he fires it faster to begin with. And it's mainly because he doesn't get hit by the kick. Like when you fire a heavy weapon as Jill, she gets hit by the knockback. But by the kick of the gun, and as a result, she fires slower for like every heavy weapon in the game. So shotgun, she fires slower. Magnum, she fires way slower because she gets knocked back a step when she fires the Magnum. It's ironic. She worked out for Resident Evil 3 because in Resident Evil 3 she freaking wields it one-handed. And while walking forward, she's just like, no problem. No problemo. I gotta stop saying Terminator lines. I watched Terminator 2 the other day, and I'm like all into Terminator again, so I've been saying those phrases. Okay, I think this is good. This is good. Yeah. No, fuck you. Perfect. Perfect. Die. Die. Oh my god, it can actually cancel them head on. Really? I did not know that could. Like, it always would jump out of the way. I didn't know the dog could actually jump into you, and it's an immunity frame. I thought it was literally just sidestepping, but it's actually immune to damage when it does that. That is so good to know. Now I know if I ever try to shoot it and it does that, don't shoot it for a second, because you'll be wasting ammo. I swear to God, there's like never a shortage of things to learn in these games. So what happened there, the reason I freaked out is because the dog dodged into me, and when I stabbed it, I definitely hit it, but nothing happened. My knife went right through its body without doing any damage. And for those wondering what I-frame means, it means invulnerability frame. Basically, you know, the whole Mario thing. You get hit once, you lose your, you know, super form, and then you start blinking, you can't get hit. Same concept. I didn't know the dogs actually had an I-frame though, so that's good to know. Alright, so I have a really bad feeling about Murder Hallway, because that's 100% RNG. And I've been having a really good luck streak. Like, really big luck streak on this, so I have a feeling it's gonna end now. Preparing for the worst. He's gonna be dead center, maybe? It's amazing. Alright, so the two places he can be that are good are the left side and the right side. If he's on the inner wall, that's fine. Takes you like a half second to run around him. You lose a little bit of time, but it's nothing to worry about. The only place you don't want that zombie being is dead center. Especially if he's not lunging. Because if he doesn't lunge, you can't juke him. Which means you're probably going to get grabbed by him. Or the Crimson Head. One of them is going to get you. Dave, don't you laugh. Don't you laugh at me. Murder hallway, serious business. You can't laugh. It's serious business. You laugh at murder hallway and then it kills you. It's called murder hallway. I mean, how much more serious do you have to get? It's like Death Mountain from Zelda. Anything with like murder and death in it. Yeah, it's not to be trifled with. Ooh, that was really close. I got stuck on him for a second. I wasn't sure if I'd get stuck on him either. I wanted to round it about so I could make a sharp turn into this room. Okay, so we haven't actually taken any real damage here. In fact, no, we've taken 0 damage. We have yet to get hit, which is really, really good. So we can skip the herb, save some time here. Okay. I don't know what the hell that zombie was doing. He was just, like, way out of the way. Making love to that wall. Making sweet, sweet love to the wall. Just gotta get some sexy music while he's walking into the wall there. Excellent. 8.5 seconds, that's really good. Like, it's no time to celebrate or anything, but that's a good start. That's the kind of pace I have to keep if I want to get world record. I have to keep doing this. I waited the extra second there because the fatty looked like he was up against the wall again. I don't know whether to call him the baldy or the fatty, because he's kind of fat, but he's also kind of bald. I've heard people call him both, so I don't know what the correct way to refer to him is. Nice room. You just like saying, nice room, gotta go. That was definitely a good keeper's room, though. Just because I didn't have to take any double herb or anything, because I did that last time, I took 2 green herbs from the plant room, which means I automatically lose like 6 seconds. So that's 6 seconds that I did not have to give up here, because I have yet to take damage. Underwear is bad. I don't know. Depends. Come on, I can be in my underwear sometimes. I sleep in my underwear, man. It's okay. I don't know why I was hitting B. I expected the map to pop up or something. This is good. It's not lunging either. Alright, Dave. You going to get a snack? Bring me back something good. Bring back some beef treats. Dave is officially known as the bringer of snacks. He's the bringer of snacks and drinks, and good drinks. Once we've had our fill of bread and wine, we will tell tales of other times we've had our fill of bread and wine. Come on, 10 seconds for 10 seconds to see who knows where that came from. Okay, no instant lunge, that's good. Wait 1 second. 1, go. Saying it out loud sort of like gives me the confidence to do it, but at the same time I know that some people wonder like how I like when I time things and such. So I feel like saying it out loud will help people keep up. Because for me this feels like it's going slow, but when I watch a recording of it, it suddenly looks so fast. It's really weird. It's like when you're actually doing it, it feels slow, but when you watch it, it looks fast as hell. And so I could see why some people can't keep up with speedrunners when they do shit like this. Let's see, I still haven't taken damage. This is really, really good. The best thing that can happen is I can make it through Crimson without taking a single hit. If I can make it to the residential area with no damage, I might be able to go to Plant 42 with just the 2 first aids and save some extra time. Holy shit. You hear Chris shushing people? He's just like, shh. Shh. New controls, you goddamn sons of bitches. Why? Every once in a while. I know which doors they are, but I don't learn. I keep holding the control stick down when I go through those same doors, and those are the doors that always mess up. In fact, this is one of the doors, too. Not this one, the second floor. The door directly above this door is where they could mess up. It's one of the doors. That was bad. That was bad, Chris. Lose some weight. Yeah, squeeze through there. Oh god, pizza combos. Kill me now. But in a good way. Like, kill me as in the best kind ever. I died and went to heaven. Rebecca's like, what is that? Chris is like, are you kidding me? It's a door. What's wrong with you, Rebecca? There are doors everywhere in this place. If there's one thing you should acquaint yourself with early if you plan to play this game, it's doors. Because you're going to see a lot of those. Just look at this. This one moment alone, you feel your life ticking away looking at the door. Oh my god, no. That is when he can get you. Sometimes he will actually instantly walk into you and get you and grab you. No lunge or anything. It's only when you come from that angle, though. Because he's, like, already there and facing the exact direction that you're going to be running in. He's actually grabbed me before, too. Like, a total of 3 times I think he's gotten me. That's 1. That's 2. That really is six exact seconds. Like, I timed it with the splits. Alright, so I'm probably going to lose like 0.2, 0.3 seconds on Yawn, and then the big time save will be Elder. So I guess you would say you're a serial snacker, eh, Dave? That's kind of how I am now. Like, I find I can't eat huge meals anymore. When I was a kid, I used to be able to eat these really big meals. I can't really eat them anymore, but I'm constantly hungry anyway. So it's like, I'll eat little snacks instead of big meals. Used to be able to eat, like, whole large pizzas as a kid. Nope, no more. I can only eat, like, 2 slices and I'm done. Dave, you'd get along very well with my mother. She has so much candy and junk food and like snack foods. She's got like boxes of Sour Patch Kids because she loves Sour Patch Kids. Which is ironic. I like them too, but I know I shouldn't eat them because if I start eating them, I'll eat them till I puke. Because I love Sour Patch Kids. I like those types of candies, the ones that start out sour and get sweet later. Has anyone ever had Warheads? Because those are really good. Warheads are really good. Not as good as Sour Patch Kids. I think the Sour Patch Kids are better because they're chewy on top of that. But Warheads are really good. I used to like the blue Warheads. Tacos. Depends on the type of taco. Tacos and candy, you might dandy. Davey just full of surprises. It's happening, boys. Uh-oh. Not if I do things like that. This run would be good, but I gotta not do that. You mighty dandy. I don't know. That's kind of catchy, though, Dave. I think it's catchy, at least. Not quite meme-worthy, but like, catchy. Just in general, you know? Like, you can pull that phrase out if you ever want to catch people off guard. It'll just be tacos and candy, you mighty dandy, or you be dandy or something, and they'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with him? They just give you that funny look. Like, huh? Like, the fuck did he just say to me? What is that supposed to mean? Should I be offended? You always know you've done a good job at unsettling someone when they don't actually know whether or not they should be offended. You say something that's possibly offensive, but nobody actually knows if it is or not. You do that all the time. Uh-oh, Dave, that means you're probably in trouble with people. That's a good way to keep people away from you without making enemies outright, because you didn't offend anyone, but you made them uncomfortable enough to where they don't want to be around you. Because they're afraid you'll open up another weird one-liner on them. I actually had a friend that did shit like that. He would just make people feel weird and uncomfortable, and he would do it on purpose. You could tell he was doing it on purpose. But it was highly effective against people who did not know him very well. Okay, good. Angry shit talkers ever. Oh no! Okay, here we go. Long cutscene. Gotta plug my phone in real quick. There we go. Snug as a bug as a rug. Snug as a bug on a rug. No! Okay, that's one miss. I'm so scared right now. He's scaring me. I missed 2 stabs. Stop lunging, you bastard. Ah, thank God. So when he lunges across the area, like when he does a far lunge, if you're positioned correctly, he'll lunge past you and you can stab him as he's doing it. Because he lunges so far that he won't instantly recover. And if he lunges into a wall, you can sneak up behind him while he's still in the lunge animation and stab him from max range, but you have to position yourself correctly. Because if you get one step too close, he'll instantly recover and just turn around and lunge at you again. That's why sometimes you've seen me get hit in situations like that. It's because I play greedy, and I try to get that extra stab. I got too close, and then he instantly turned around and grabbed me. There's literally only one positive side to that, and that's that you can get a head stab, which is like worth 5 stabs. So technically, if there was another Foss somewhere in the residential area, it would probably be more efficient to let this guy grab you twice and just stab the crap out of his head. Because you could probably get like 2 stabs in if you actually allowed him to grab you and were prepared for it. Thanks, Goon. BattleNet was like, oh god, Dave, back in the day. BattleNet's like nothing anymore. No one even cares about it. Because it's not really even BattleNet anymore. It's the BNet client. Like, who the hell chats on BattleNet anymore? Diablo 3? No. Unless someone's asking for a power level or something, nobody talks about anything. I remember back in the day, Warcraft 3, StarCraft 1, to an extent StarCraft 2 for a little while, and Diablo 2, holy crap. Like, there was no more social experience in those games. I do want to actually learn to speedrun Diablo 2 someday, too. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, though. That's going to be like a year from now or something if I ever do that. Oh yeah, no, Dave, it was awesome. The fact that you could actually chat with people playing other games was ridiculous. That was like before Xbox Live and everything. Like, somebody could be playing Warcraft 3 and you'd be playing Diablo 2 and you could chat with them. You would just have to have the BattleNet ID, like the actual BattleNet ID on your friends list instead of the character name, and you could just chat with them cross-platform. They're playing StarCraft, whatever, and Diablo 1. You can chat between people. It's just ridiculous. That was easily just one of the most epic things. When I realized you could chat with people when they were playing other games, I'd be like, holy shit. But unfortunately, you know, it's just not as unique anymore. Pretty much every game does that now. Like, in real life, that would kill anyone. Anyone hit by that attack would be dead now. She would have, like, ripped your face off at that point. You just hear this big metal thing hit you. And when you see how strong she is, it's like she can carve a statue with her bare hands. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yeah, what was it? What was the limit? It was like up to 50 people per channel, right? I think it was in BattleNet, the original BattleNet, it was like up to 50. No, the original one was less than that, and then when it came out with like Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, or Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3, I think they expanded it and made it so that you could have more people. It was like 50 plus. I like how that zombie moans and it's like really loud, but he's so far away. Alright, here we go. I wonder why he pauses in between each one. I guess it's to sort of simulate like how a real person would act if you're pumping something that's heavy. it's probably like, or when you're turning a crank and it's connected to something that's heavy, you're probably resting after each one to pace yourself so you don't get tired. Okay, so I think we'll save like 2 seconds, maybe a little bit less on Red Book. Once we get the Crimson Book, we just have to worry about avoiding the zombie in here. Because we've yet to take damage still, which is really, really good. Might be able to go to Plant 42 with just 2 first aids. I'm actually seriously considering it right now. Oh, does anyone remember exactly how many seconds I actually have to save to touch world record? Isn't it like 48 seconds or something? Something like that. It was like close to a minute, but not quite. Oh shit, what am I doing? It's not time to go down there yet. I'm so eager to like kill Plant 42 that I forget shit. Alright, not too bad. Come on, get in. Lunge, 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 lunge. So you only do that in like invisible enemy mode normally. I mean, it depends. I think some people don't do it in invisible enemy mode. It's just personal preference. And when you're knifing, and specifically because like with the guns, you could technically just go in with the shotty and blow his head off if you need to get past them really fast. And you can't really do that there with the knife. That is, can't you know, blow his head off with the knife. As much as I would like to be Leon and his OP knife, you know, 5-shot in Krauser, I don't have that kind of damage. What I would give for the Code Veronica knife. Oh my god, really? They're making The Mist into a TV show? That is awesome. I like the movie. That movie was nasty, though. There were some nasty parts in that movie. That was a sad ending, though. Didn't the book end differently, too? I felt so happy when the crazy chick got killed. Spoiler alert, people die in that movie. Felt so good. Yeah, like I think certain characters that died in the movie lived in the book. Like I think the wife of the main character lives. I think she dies in the movie. I don't remember if she dies or not. I think she does, though, and she, like, lives in the book or something. One of, like, the important side characters lives in the book. Those spider things were freaky, though. Like, I already have a, you know, nasty fear of spiders, and so seeing giant spider demon things that shoot acidic webs that burn through you, no thank you. I do like how they figured out wait, no, did they figure it out? I remember in the book it explains that the creatures don't rely on sight or hearing. Like, like, most of them don't even have eyes, and it's because the mist reverses everything. Like, things that are close up sound far away, and things that are far away sound up close. And it also does that with vision. Like, your vision is horribly distorted, and you'll think things are close when they're actually not. And so because of that, it affects them too. It affects those creatures as well. And so, as a result, they learn to go based on scent, because that's the only thing that doesn't get affected by the mist. And so that was the reason they figured out that if they hid in cars and stuff, most of the creatures would leave them alone, because they can't smell them, and so you're, like, invisible to them if you can't be smelled. Then there was that octopus thing. I don't know what the fuck that was. I thought it was a snake until I saw multiple tentacles. I was like, oh no, that's like some kind of squid. Some kind of freaky demon squid. I don't care what planet they're from. Send them back. I don't ever want to see them again. I don't want to go there.
Locking all doors to achieve maximum
So switch number 3 this time around. Figures. I take notice that it's been number 2 like every single time, and then it changes to number 3. Which is fine. 3 is a little bit faster than 2 anyway.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
The reason I prefer not going to number 2 is because you have to move twice to select it, whereas 1 and 2 are just left or right once. I gotta practice switching faster between new controls and traditional. Hey, real boys, what's up? Thank you for the auto host earlier. It's a real boy. Oh god, you're at work? Oh, that sucks. That's one of the things I like about my job. The only time I work nights is weekends, and it's not really that late. I get off by 9. And for Sundays, it's sort of like half a day anyway. It's like I work for 5 hours, so it's not even a full day. So I really only work a full day into the night on Saturday. I feel like, you know, unless you're a night person and you like working at night, you should never be forced to work night. That's like a curse. Because even if you like the job, it just feels really not cool to have to work when it gets dark. It feels like a time when you should be at home. Snug as a bug in your bed, you know, just getting comfortable. What? Red Boys, no way. They seriously did that to you? Unless you're like a surgeon on call, that's unreasonable. I just realized how much ass I'm kicking. Plant 42, please, please let me have this. Just like fall over and die. just like stand still. Just stand still and die for me, and roll over. I'm gonna have to do a rush job. I can't make the full Caesar salad, guys. I just gotta cut them apart, and somebody else can pick up the pieces. Oh my god, yes. Middle cutscene. It's better than slow cutscene. So you literally... So you literally were home for like an hour and you got called back into work. That is terrible. Real boys, man, that's terrible. They better be paying you extra. That was the thing I hated about retail. When I worked in retail, they would, oh wait, no, that's right, I don't need that, do I? Shit, I'm gonna have to put that away, won't I? No. Actually, I could pick up an extra healing item in, It's okay. It's okay, we're okay. I could pick up an extra herb later, that's okay. That's totally okay. I could pick up an extra herb after the hunters. Oh, of course, real boys, you're the responsible one. Of course you gotta suffer. While some bum didn't go. Oh, no call, no show. So that's like, are you working at a place where that's automatic firing? Some places are like that. Unless you've been working there a long time, no call, no show is an automatic firing. Like you're done. You don't call, you're done. They don't care what your excuse is. Run! Run again! That's totally okay, I'll take that. Looks like I'm gonna finish off the right side first. Maybe not. Yes! Yes! I stun-locked him, oh my god, yes! Yes! Oh my god, I just killed 2 tentacles and almost 3. I actually killed 3 tentacles. That is ridiculous. No, I'm under him! Grab, 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 grab. Let's take care of these front ones, because these are really nasty to have to deal with. I just cut it off. They tried to attack me, and I cut the tentacle off. Let's be safe. No, don't stun lock me. Of all the times to stun lock me, don't do it now. Shit, I keep thinking it's the one in the back that's gonna attack me, and then the one in the front comes and attacks me. We can do it, we can do it. Fuck you. No. No, you ain't got no acid. You ain't got no acid spitter. Come on, one more hit on that tentacle and I think it's dead. Oh my god, the ceiling acid is so bad. Come down here, come down here, come down. Yes! One more hit! Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh my god, look at this fucking time save! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's the best time save. This is insane. This is insane. I did even better than last time. Look at this fucking time save. That's disgusting. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do it. This is the run, boys. This is the run. This is the run. I literally just destroyed him. I gotta do that every time. I gotta pray to RN Jesus and just ask Point 42 to kindly die for me. This is the run. Okay, I gotta be real serious. I gotta be real serious. Gotta be real serious. Don't want to mess it up, so I'm gonna try not to laugh so much. I'm gonna try not to mess myself up by thinking about things I shouldn't be thinking about. All that matters is the moment right now. We're gonna take this moment by moment. So, next moment is the hunters. That's what we're focused on right now. We're not gonna be stupid about this. We're just gonna be careful. When we get to Yawn, we're not gonna try to get like 5 extra stabs on his face. We're just gonna be nice and safe. Stab him twice, move away. Stab him twice again, move away again. We're just gonna rinse and repeat till he's dead. Oh yeah, roll boys, I gotta like trade some sexual favors to the RN Jesus. Team Wesker for the win. Super serial mode. Okay, here we go. Let's not mess up with the snakes. Like this, like that. Pull aside. There we go. That is literally the best Plant 42 I've ever had in my entire life. I've never done that well before. That is just the best thing. That was so good. I literally stun-locked him. That's the first time I've ever stun-locked Plant 42 before. I killed like 3 tentacles right away, and there were multiple times where he got ready to attack, and I cut his tentacles off, the smackers. Like the acid spitter, if you stand in the right spot, you can do it, but the ones that smack you, you can't usually do it. Let's take a look here. Shit, I'm too far up. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so I'm going to grab the green herb after the hunters for an extra heal. And I'll use the first aid, you know, some other time. Alright, here we go. Bro boys, that was just luck. That was pure luck. I happened to attack, like, as he was about to attack, and so when you hit the tentacle that's about to attack, you cut his attack off. He won't attack you for like 3 seconds after that, so you can keep hitting him. And so I got lucky and stun-locked him for like 10 seconds and killed like 3 tentacles. Okay, that's good. Let's do it, 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 let's do it. Go. Yes! I waited an extra second because I thought he was going to jump early. Okay, there's still places I can die. I don't want to get too penisy here. $5 for seriously, I'll give a cookie to whoever knows where that one came from. This is it, boys. This is it. That's the run. I believe. I just want to get world record on this category so I can, like, not touch this category for a while, because I've run this category to death. Get the pun, I've run it to death. I've run this zombie-infested category to death. Start focusing on learning Resident Evil 3 and then speedrunning that. I'm just kidding, no, I'm never going to stop. Like, I'll always speedrun this a little bit, but I won't be going as ham and, like, speedrunning it for multiple nights of the week, devoting so much time to it. Holy shit. And you know what that is? That was, remember last night? Remember what happened with the hunters? Now they cost me, like, 20 seconds? There's the 20 seconds. I destroyed Plant 42, and I didn't waste 20 seconds on the hunter, so I just automatically gained a free 20 seconds. Almost 20 seconds. I still wasted 2 seconds, but that was just to make sure that Hunter wouldn't jump up early. So I already have world record. I literally just have to be safe and keep this pace, and I'll have world record for a day before pessimism beats me again. Yeah, pessimism, stop being so good. Stop being so good at video games. Let me have my time. Okay, we're good. Alright, so wait. I'm gonna have to use something. I'm gonna have to use a healing item because I think I'm full at this point. I'm like really close to full. Yep, I'm gonna have to use an item. I knew that would pay off at some point too. The hunters that cost me 20 seconds, I was like, see, one of my future runs, that's gonna save me so much time because they'll just cooperate on a good run. The domino effect. Alright, boys. Yawn's up next. He has been a bitch to me lately. But let's see how we do on him. We don't need to save a bunch of time, we just need to not lose a bunch of time on him, and that'll already be a victory. Okay, zombie is close. Zombie is very close. It's okay, it's okay. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. We'll keep going. That is totally okay. I wasn't sure if because it looked like he was walking away, so I wasn't sure how far he'd get. But I couldn't risk standing near the Crimson Head, so it was either play with the Crimson Head for a bunch of time, like, 5+ seconds, or take the bite. So, it's one of those situations, I forgot who asked earlier, that's one of the situations where I sacrifice some health, because otherwise I'm going to be sacrificing too much time, so you just gotta weigh your options. Ooh, French fries. That's good. Victory fries. Freedom fries! I'm getting a lot better at timing that, and I'm getting good RNG because he's not quick lunging at me on the top. Okay, let's do it. Is he gonna hiss? Is he gonna hiss? Oh my god, yes. Free stabs. Lots of free stabs. Ooh, I almost ran right into that. New controls almost destroyed me. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Run into him. Yes. 3 stabs. 3. Do it. 1 stab. There we go. Okay, he's coming. Yes! Free stabs! I messed it up. Oh, shit. Free stabs out the ass. Yes! Die! What is this? What is this? What is this crazy-ass RNG? He literally stopped to hiss at me like 6 times. I would have gained so much more time if I had actually not missed my stabs. Ugh. Alright, Real Boys. See, now Real Boys is going to leave and I'm going to have terrible RNG. I'll see you when you get back, though. I'll give you the good news. Real Boys, man, you seriously need to consider getting a position where I work. Just being able to work from home sounds like it would be a major weight lifted off your shoulders because you would not literally have to walk for an hour to get to work. That was crazy. That was actually kind of sloppy on my part, but Yawn literally just gave me free hits for like half the fight. He just like stood there and let me hit him. That is like the best RNG I've ever had on Yawn. Yee, if I blow up, I'm gonna be so mad at you because you jinxed me. Now I'm gonna be extra careful when I get there because you're making me unnerved now. You're unnerving me. Okay, let's go downstairs. Right when I said we're not going to try to save tons of time, Yawn just gives me this crazy-ass good RNG. Ew, don't do that. Just as long as I don't blow up. I hope I really... Seriously, this would be great. I know like half of this was just good RNG, literally. Like, I can't even say that I played perfectly. This was just so much good RNG. If I mess this up, I'll never forgive myself. Wait, don't need to push twice. I can stop halfway. You can technically only push once. If I actually do blow up, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry so much. I'm gonna be silent for... I'll be silent for a minute, and I won't say anything. And then I'm gonna be so sad, and you're just gonna hear it in my voice. I'm just gonna be depressed. You guys have heard me react that way when something like that happens. I just like... I get so quiet for a moment. I'm just like... shaking my head. You could see it. You could see it in my voice. You can actually see my voice. Oh, no! That's what I don't want happening. That's what I always say he could do. He could turn around instantly and try to attack. It's a good thing he turned the other way. If he had turned toward me, I would have been screwed. Because no matter what, when that happens, you lose time. You either run through him to dodge and lose time, or you run away from him and risk death. The only thing that matters, Doug, is zombies. It's video games. This is the future. In the future, all schools will be dominated by video games. Your grades will be dependent on how well you do in them. Wouldn't that be awesome if they just had like an entire university dedicated to video games? I'm not talking about just making them, I mean being good at them. And just teaching people how to play them. That'd be an awesome class. They'd have like different majors. You could major in MMOs and RTSs. You could just major in a specific genre of game. Okay, we have everything we need. So we're gonna... That depends though, real boys. Remember, it could be the other type of apocalypse where all the zombies run. Now, that would be bad. This game wouldn't have prepared us too well if that was the case. Or hell, if it was the Return of the Living Dead zombies, there'd be no hope. Smart zombies that can't be killed? No way. Hunter does the evil monkey point at the screen. Actually, I like tilted my finger off the button for a second. Oh god, real boys, that's like one of the best zombie movies of all time. It's original too. Oh, Gray Fox, I'm a service rep. I'm not allowed to say for whom. That's the one limitation. I'm allowed to say what I do and stuff like that, but I'm not allowed to say who I work for. Not like in public. I think they're okay if we talk about it privately, but I'm not allowed to talk publicly about it. It's fulfilling work, though. You know, it actually, like, some people are definitely not cut out for it. Like, it's one of those jobs where you're either cut out for it or you're going to hate it. If it's the type of job that you like like working with people a lot, though, it's a type of job that's actually good for you. It can be really fulfilling, depending on, you know, what kind of group you end up working for. Well, remember, real boys, that's what, who did that last Halloween? Somebody did that last Halloween. Each night, for like a month, they streamed a movie. At the end of their stream, for like 2 hours, they would just like set aside some time to stream a movie. I forgot who did it. It was Brando's, right? Brando's? I think it was Brando's. I just remember they had like the calendar of each one. They would have a different person like streaming each day, and they would you know, host that person and everything, or not host them, but you know, announce them. And then toward the end of that stream, they would stream a movie. And one of the movies was Return of the Living Dead, if I'm not mistaken. One of them was Re-Dead as well. I knew that was gonna happen because the dog was so close to me. No! The bad RNG begins. Yeah, so Return of the Living Dead, for those who have not seen it, it's very different from other zombie movies. Other zombie movies you're used to are, you know, zombie movies like this game. You know, shambling zombies or the running zombies. The ones you're not used to are the ones that are smart. They're actually intelligent zombies, and they still want to kill you. They want to kill you. Don't make any mistake. They want to eat you, but they want to eat your brains, not your flesh. They don't care about your flesh. They don't care about your neck or your arms. They specifically want what's inside your skull. And in this particular movie, they scream brains. That's what they're known for. If you ever heard of the zombies that go brains like really loud, that came from Return of the Living Dead. That's where that came from. And what happens is, in this one, it's a gas that infects them. And I forgot what it's called. Trioxide. It's called something trioxide. 1,2,5 trioxide or something. And so what happens is, when it reanimates them, it doesn't just reanimate people, it literally reanimates everything. And so it'll reanimate dogs, it'll reanimate, like, butterflies, it'll reanimate anything. And everything that gets reanimated wants to eat brains. And it's really creepy later on in the movie, because you find out why they want to eat brains. And there's an actual reason. The reason they crave brains is because they're dead, and it hurts to be dead. They're rotting, and they can feel it. That's one of the reasons when you, like, shoot them in that movie, it doesn't hurt them. Like, why would they care? They're already in the most intense pain imaginable. Shooting them does nothing. In the movie, also, real boys, they can't be killed. You shoot them in the head, it doesn't do jack shit. You cut their head off, the body is still alive, will try to kill you, and so is the head. Both will try to kill you. Oh, really, Dave? You're a good guy. We gotta sit down and explain it to him. You're a good guy. Excellent. Good puzzle. Yeah, and plus, when I say they're fast, real boys, they run like marathon runner fast. Like, they'll close the gap on you in seconds flat. And then also, the infection works differently for them. The infection can spread through rain, and it can spread through gas. And if you breathe the gas, you actually become one of them before you become evil. Like, you'll basically lose your pulse and everything and start feeling that kind of pain before actually reanimating. And so you'll still be conscious and like good, and you don't want to hurt anybody, but you'll be showing the signs that something's very wrong with you. Yeah, it's a really spooky movie, but it's also really cool. Like, it's a really cool movie too, and it has a lot of funny parts. It's not as horrifying, I'll say, as some of the other zombie movies, like Night of the Living Dead, but it's definitely scary. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Shit. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yes! The signs, real boys, are you literally start to... okay, you know what dead bodies do, right? I'm not just talking about voiding their bowels. I'm talking about, like, they get pale, they lose a lot of their tone and everything, their muscles get really, really stiff, rigor mortis, and that starts setting in while you're alive, basically. While you're conscious and you're infected, you start getting rigor mortis, and your blood starts pulling up to the top of your skin, too. And so you literally feel, every time you move, like your bones are cracking and breaking. And so the two guys that they actually did that were really good actors. You could feel the pain in their screams. And, The second movie sort of changed it. The second movie was literally a reboot of the first movie. And, in that one, the zombies walked more than ran, and you could actually kill them. They found a way to kill them in the second movie. And it was more of a comedy. Like, there wasn't that much horror in the second movie. Definitely more graphic, though. Third one went back to horror, but it was like a romance, drama horror. Fourth one was stupid. Fifth one was even worse. Wait, no. Fifth one was technically better, I think. Fourth one was horrible. Basically, it was one of those movies, real boys, that eventually went direct-to-video. Because, yeah. Those ones sucked. Those last two. The second one I was okay with, Dave. It's a fun watch. It's just a fun movie to watch because it's funny. It's a dark comedy. It's not that scary. It's got a lot of comedy value though. The third one was take it or leave it. They tried to explore the backstory of the zombies more. Zombies like that, it's better not to explore the backstory. They're dead. They're somehow intelligent. They want your brains. That's like the scariest combination. If you've ever heard, real boys, any parodies where a zombie says, "Send more cops," that's from Return of the Living Dead. They were tricking the police and the paramedics and stuff into sending more people there for them to eat. Like, one of the zombies was busy eating somebody, and then he heard them calling on the like walkie-talkies, and he called in to the headquarters, and he was like, "Send more paramedics." And then they sent more paramedics, and they died. And then the cops show up and they kill them and tell them to send more cops. The most unnerving part of the movie is when they bite people's skulls. They literally bite the skull and crack the skull with their teeth. Okay, we're good. I thought she was going to tackle. And so every time they bite the skull, you hear this really loud animated cracking noise, and it just, it makes me shiver when I hear that. It's like biting into a really, really hard apple. Okay. Okay, take this. I did it backwards again, but that's okay. We're okay. That'll cost me like, 1 second later, so it's no big deal. Okay, so most of the hard parts of this game are over. There's only one really scary part coming up in like 10 minutes, and that's going to be the nitro. If I can just survive the nitro, I'm good. Like, everything will be face roll from there on out for me. I'll still try to do Tyrant decently fast, because that last Tyrant I did was so kick-ass. I need to try and match that so I don't lose too much time. I'm thinking 12:30, real boys. That'll be where I stream to. If I have time, I might get a Resident Evil 3 run, because that's the next game I actually want to try and speed run. I don't know who was saying to stay away from that game. I love that game. Even if I don't get competitive, like, just running that game in general is fun. Just make sure you listen for the brain call, real boys. You hear anyone scream brains, you lock yourself in your door, in your home, and you barricade yourself in there. If there's one type of zombie I would never want to face, it's just that one. It's the ones from Return of the Living Dead. They are just the scariest zombies on the face of the earth. Zombies that are literally indestructible. They run full speed. They're intelligent. They can figure out how to get to you, and they can still talk and trick you and stuff. They can use weapons and whatnot. And their teeth are somehow hard to literally pierce your skull. Ugh, just thinking about it makes me shiver. Oh, so you're watching this on the go, real boys. Nice. Somebody's gonna be like, what you watching? Gonna be like, just somebody killing zombies with a knife. It's an ironic statement, too, because I'm not actually killing zombies. I don't think I've killed a single zombie with a knife yet. Whoops, go this way. I always do that. I don't turn sharp enough, and I end up getting stuck on her leg. We're still fine. That'll take us down to caution at worst, and if we get hit again, we can pick up that green herb on the way back down there. So, we've all talked about our best zombie movies. What's the worst zombie movie you guys have seen? Purple. Purple, you came at the right time. Look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This is the run. I literally destroyed Plant 42 so bad. Like, there has to be a new word for wrecked because of how bad I destroyed Plant 42. I literally saved like 40 seconds on that fight. Shaun of the Dead's the worst zombie movie? Really? I like that. It was a comedy. I mean, it fulfilled its purpose as a comedy. And it had a lot of, like, subtle comedy that it's really funny when you pick up on it. Oh, Purple, I am well aware. Yes, a very good run. Yeah, Doug, not to alarm me, and then I blow myself up. Nitro. If I blow myself up, that'll be the funniest moment, like, in history for me, but that'll also be the most maddening. The worst zombie movie for me was Hell of the Living Dead. Wait, was it Hell? Yeah, I think that was it. What the hell am I doing? For some reason I thought I had like an herb in there. I was going to pick it up and heal. Oh, Time Splitters too, that's true. I actually like that game too. I remember playing that as a kid. Why'd it have to be snakes? How did I save time with like all the mistakes I made? Oh, the Nazi zombie movie. Yeah, that I'll admit it had some good visuals. Like, definitely had some gory moments. It was kind of funny too. It had some funny parts, but probably not the best movie. Hell of the Living Dead, I would say, has to be the best. It just takes it. It's got bad acting, really annoying characters, a stupid story. Half the movie is literally just documentary screenshots. I'm not even kidding about that. Half the movie is just like videos of animals and wildlife. It's geez, being played to music too. It's like a documentary. And then that death scene at the end was freaking funny. One of the zombies punches into, like, sticks his hand in the lady's mouth and rips her tongue out, and then sticks his hand all the way in there and pushes her eyeballs out with his hands from the inside because he shoved it into her mouth so far in there. That was so stupid. The reason it was so funny too is because the first time I saw that scene, somebody commented on it and said, "I wanted to stick my fist in this bitch's mouth when she first opened it," and that just made me laugh so hard. Imagining someone saying that. Then there was that beginning scene where the guy wrestles with a mouse, like an infected rat that kills him. And you can tell it's not even a rat. Like, that's how bad it was. You can tell there's nothing in his costume. He just puts his hand in the costume to make it look like something's in there biting him when nothing is. And he's, like, faking his pain. He's like, I'm dying. The movie is, like, so bad it's good. Definitely one of the worst zombie movies I've ever seen, but it's watchable just because it's so bad. That's a movie I would like to see streamed. That would make everyone laugh. Cheese is a movie. It's not easy being cheesy. So all we need to basically do is not die against Lisa, and we'll be good. If we could avoid being on orange caution in the underground lab, believe it or not, we'll probably save like 15 more seconds. We just need to not be on orange caution down there. Machete 2. You know, I never saw either of the Machete movies. I saw the commercials. And like a couple scenes from, oh, whoops, I almost went the wrong way. That would have been embarrassing. Ugh. Fingers don't fail me now. Alright, so last time Lisa did, like, my Lisa was perfect because she was gonna go for Wesker and then she came back to me, but he kept her busy long enough to where I didn't have to actually dodge her. I just ignored her completely. What is good hentai to watch? I don't actually... You know what? I don't think I know the names of, like, any hentai. Of course, if I did, I probably wouldn't admit it, but still. That's something to keep to yourself. Come on. Come on, Lisa. Lisa, come on, I'm menacing you with my knife. Thank you. I mean, just don't do that ever again. Wesker, shoot, Wesker. Shoot her. We're good. Rape man. Is that a real thing? Is there seriously... I wouldn't be surprised, actually, but... Is there really an anime called Rape Man? Or hentai? Hentai anime? By the way, for those who don't know, hentai means pervert. What a fitting name for pornography, right? Hentai. Pervert. That is? Oh my god. I'm not actually that surprised. I know I just acted surprised, but... Like, geez, man. Rape man? Seriously? Come on. Don't call something like that. I'm just kidding. I have no right to talk to anybody about that. I somehow doubt it was a popular one, though. It's fun. Okay, so maybe it's a comedy hentai. Freaking talking about like hentai, we are so disturbed. Alright, let's do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore the zombie the first time around. Here we go with Real Boys giving us the lowdown on what it's about, telling us the backstory. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore the zombie downstairs until the second time. I feel like being safe and just killing him like always, that's just the way to go here. Because this isn't like cutting edge at this point. He's not lunging. Wanted to make sure, so I tried to dodge him or juke him a second time. John. Don't forget the H. As much as I'd love to be able to skip a letter. I know, Real Boys, it's like you think you're gonna beat the game, and then you hear that music, and you're like, oh shit, this is probably the worst area in the game, isn't it? It's that music that makes you think, well, you're really in it now. Like you thought you were about to see sunlight. Oh no, you're seeing way worse than you ever seen before. Because now you go to the source. The old version of this song was better though. Before they went and remastered it and actually made it kind of less freaky or less creepy. Uh-oh. Nice. Fast kill. Alright, so we're pretty much going to automatically save time here, and that's only because we didn't get on orange caution like we did last time. Last time I accidentally ran into that zombie when I tried to dodge him, so I was on orange caution for like a good 45 seconds or so. It was actually for like a minute because I did the whole computer scene while on orange caution. Let's grab this just in case. Boosh. Boosh! I kind of exaggerated a bit, maybe like 10 seconds. No, Real Boys, I'm not talking about the original one, I mean remake. When they did remakes, like this one right here, going through these doors, the slower paced one, was kind of creepy in the original one, but because they changed the actual tone a bit, it's different. It feels kind of weird listening to it now. Still a good song. RE3 Police Station's scary, but it's like unnerving because it's the police station. It just shows you how bad things are if the police are dead. I think I can actually just beat him there and not even have to wait. Should I kill this guy? No, it's gonna take too long. If only I could skip that red text. It stops your heart when he does shit like that. Yeah, Doug, this is PC. There's no way I'd get a time like this on console. Console is going to be like 3-4 minutes slower at least. Just because of the loading times. Oh, you mean like the lower pitch version of it? How it's like really low and dark? Yeah, I do agree with that. Makes it straight scary and not just unnerving, you know? There's songs and things in general that are creepy. Sorry, I got the hiccups right now. There's songs and stuff that are creepy, and other ones that are straight up in your face scary, like oh god no, kind of scary. Wanted to kill him as fast as physically possible. Okay, so 5-2. 5-2, that's the limit. I'm going to be careful, not try to run extra steps. 1, wait. I can run like one more step. I turned the long way, so it made me run an extra step, and that threw me off. We'll just start over. Okay, run like one step out here. Please, Chimera, please. I can actually walk a little bit here because the zombie takes a while. Come on, get over here. This is it. My heart's really pounding, guys. Oh. My heart. Oh my god, my heart is exploding. It's in the process of exploding. It's like that old cartoon, The Condor, where that dude had the adrenaline in his system so high that his heart just blew up. It's like that right now. Horrifying. Petrifying. I mean, it's basically it. Yes, Doug, things can go wrong if I'm stupid. Basically, the only thing that can go wrong is I do something stupid and get on orange caution. I have a first aid specifically because I'm anticipating I'm going to do something stupid and get hit on Tyrant or something. That's what this thing's for. Tyrone Jenkins! What's up? World record hype! The zombies, get the fuck out of my way. They know it's coming. No animation bug. Alright, so because of the... I stood still for longer than normal waiting for the Chimera because he was on the ground, so I wanted to see if he'd jump, but he jumped slower than I thought, so I was about to move and then he suddenly jumped at me. I was like, oh! Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, the elevator. No, that's the next. That's the last one, Doug. That's the final elevator. The elevator of eternity, of eternal reflection. Here we go. Let's go ahead and be safe, because he could combo you to death from there if you're not careful. Extra stabs. One more. Die. Die. Yes. Wrong elevator. Is there a right elevator in this game? Elevators always take a long time. I feel like that was about on par with my last Tyrant. Yep. Apparently it was. Apparently it's technically better because I wasted time with the Nitro. So I probably saved like 2 seconds on Tyrant. This is the second world record I'll have touched. I mean, you know, knife with door skip, knife without door skip. Let's see how long it takes Passy to beat it. I'm sure once he sees I got world record, he's gonna go ham tomorrow and destroy it. But yeah, man, I'll have hit a world record in a second category. So that's really cool. Yeah, I'd basically have to do the dumbest thing. I would have to go through a wrong door like 3 times to mess it up now. I would literally have to go back and forth through the same door like 3 times. And even then, I think I'd have it. Get the fuck out of my way. What I would give to be able to tackle them just so I could rub it in their face. Like, out of my way, bitches! World record coming through! For those who don't know, though, the last category I did it in was actually knife only, but with door skip. And I had it for 1 day, And then Pessimism managed to retake his position. I'm hoping I can hold it for just a little bit longer this time. Just a little bit. Maybe 2 days. Three hours. Purple's giving me 3 hours. Well, I mean, it's basically over, guys. We got world record. There's literally nothing. The game could crash. My power could go out. That did happen once. That did happen once on a good run. That did happen once a long time ago. My power actually went out, and it made me cut off the stream. I think you guys were there too. It like cut off my stream. It caused me to disconnect, and I was like, yes, yes, we win, victory.
Chris, you did a fine
Double
job.
peace sign, baby, yeah! I'm just gonna, like, sit here for a second.